Body scenery can be a fun group-building activity for young people, but it can also be a tool for acting out Bible stories, which I'll explain after you see how it works. I'm going to name an object, and you 6 people have to work together as one team and make that object together with your bodies. So for example, suppose I called for a snake. Here's the head of a snake. Grab onto her shoulders. Grab, 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 grab. Let's see the tongue coming out of the front of the snake. Make it a rattlesnake. Yeah, very good. All right, suppose I needed to see a toaster. Look at this. Here's half of a bread slot. Where's the other half? There it is right there. We need a piece of bread in that slot. Get in there. Oh, we need a bread slot in front of this one. Okay, a piece of bread in that slot. And there's a button on the side, face toward the front bread. When the button goes down, the bread will go down. Not the toaster, just the bread. Tick, tick, not the toaster, just the bread. Tick, 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 ding. Okay, bread, on the count of 3, say, oui, oui, monsieur. 1, 2, 3.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
French toast. See, that's French. All right, so let's see how many different things you can make with your bodies. And the best way to do this, some we can rehearse ahead of time so that you can make them real quick. Others, it's kind of fun just to see what you can do on the spur of the moment, improvising. And the way to do that is not to even discuss. Somebody gets an idea and everybody just joins in on that idea. So let's see a piano. Here's some keys. Oh, we got a whole bunch of keys. Oh, more keys. Great, great. Would you play the piano for us? We have a bench there for you to sit on. And I want to hear Beethoven's 5th Symphony. Ready? Put your hands up high and bring them down. Dun, 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 dun. Let's hear the piano make that noise. Ready?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, turn around and take a bow. Ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful piano player. Great. I would like to see a milkshake in a glass. Here is, there's the straw. Where's the glass? Form the glass around the straw. Okay.
The big hand.
The big hand. We need some milk in the glass. There's some ice cream and milk. And when I drink on the straw, the milkshake will go down because I'm drinking it. Ready? Very good. Here's a milkshake in the glass. We can try this one more way. I need 2 teams this time. Let's just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come right here. 6. Would you join this side? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you guys come on this side? Here's a line to keep you separated, but play it toward the audience. And I call for an object, and each team will make that object and see who can make it first and best. I would like to see a flying saucer landing. Oh. Ooh. Let's see the door come up here. Yeah. I think an alien's coming out. An alien's coming out. We have 2 aliens.
Take me to your leader.
Very good. Excellent. All right, I want to see bacon frying in a pan. Okay. Oh, it's sizzling here. Let's see if I can flip the bacon. Flip. I'd like to see a roller coaster. Hold the bar in front of you. Click, 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 click. Okay, good job. Thank you all. Excellent. Now, here's how to use body scenery to act out a Bible story. First, familiarize yourself with the story to the point where you can tell it from memory or read it with a lot of animation. Next, identify what characters you need. For example, if I were going to tell the story of Jesus changing water into wine at the wedding in Cana, I'd need Jesus, his mother Mary, some servants, a bridegroom, and the steward of the feast. Now, that's only 5 or 6 characters, but what if I have a class with 25 young people? Well, no problem. I'll think about 2 or 3 pieces of scenery I could use in the story, and I plan exactly how the group can make that scenery with their bodies. So, for the wedding at Cana, I might decide I want to make the dance floor at the reception. So, I'll take 5 children. One will play a guitar, one will play drums, one a keyboard, that's our band, and then the other 2 children will dance with invisible partners. Later in the story, I'll need a jar to fill up with water, the water that Jesus turns into wine. So I'll take 5 more children, 3 to hold hands in a circle to make the jar, 1 to be a faucet over the jar, and 1 to be the water in the jar, so when the faucet turns on, the water can rise up and fill the jar. All those things you plan ahead. Now, when the time comes, you tell or read the story to your group and then say, now we're going to act it out. Choose which children will be the characters in the story, and tell them when their part comes, they should make up lines that fit the story and say them. With the remaining children, break them into groups and rehearse them so they can use their bodies to make the scenery you planned. Once everybody's ready, retell the story, encouraging the children to make the necessary scenery at the right times, and prompting the characters to improvise lines when it's their turn to speak. And often, the children will remember what you said when you told the story the first time, and they'll know what to say. But if they get stuck, you can simply say, "Repeat after me," and give them a line to say. And the great thing about body scenery, it allows everyone in the group to have a part, even when there's only a few main characters to act out.